In the last session, we learned about the market and its importance for the FPOs. We also learned about the marketing matrix, product, price, place, and promotion. In this session, we will learn the following. Who are market players and what are their roles? Where are they located? How do they relate to each other? What is a value chain and what are the different stages in a value chain? Let us use an example. As you know, each region has a different cropping pattern. In my region, the main crops are wheat and soya bean.
In my area, it is maize and paddy.
So each region has its combination of cereals, pulses, oilseeds, horticulture crops, etc. And each commodity has its mix of value chain players.
We are in some or the other way related to middlemen, commission agents, money lenders, aggregators, millers, processors, wholesalers, mall, retail sales, individual buyers, traders within the village, block or district, traders in APMC, and so on.
Yes, our relationships with the players is sometimes advantageous and sometimes disadvantageous. Middlemen reduces our burden to go out and sell in the market, but it also reduces the price we get for our produce. Hence, the terms of trade are unfair. Selling to the wholesalers or big companies is advantageous provided the FPO produces in large volumes.
True.
We need to know the market players. Who are these market players? When and where do they come from? Their relationships with other market players and their overall role in supply of goods from producer to customer.
By understanding this better, we can establish relationship with the value chain players who offer better prices and are fair in their dealings. The FPO can undertake higher level value chain roles so that the margins come to the FPO.
Yes, Vinod, we need to map the different players and their functions in the value chain to understand this better. Vinod, we shall now do the mapping exercise. We have a table. In this table, you need to mention the name of the crop, to whom the crop is sold, like middleman, cooperative, trader at APMC, etc. Further, mention their role in the market. Do they trade with higher level traders? Are they engaged in processing, etc.? State if these players benefit the FPOs. Also state the disadvantages for FPOs with this particular player.
Wheat crops sold to middlemen, procured from our village via doorstep pick service, sold at rupees 500 less per quintal. Wheat crop sold to ITC, procured from our village and we got rupees 500 more per quintal compared to the middleman. Wheat crop sold to cooperative, procured from the farmers for which fair price and immediate cash was provided. No doorstep service was offered. There was need to transport to cooperative office at district headquarters.
Now, we have generated a list of players who are involved at different stages: pre-production, production, and post-production. Let us consolidate and mention the same in the table. Kindly state the name of the crop, name of the player, their role, and the advantages and disadvantages of the players in relation to the farmers.
Let us first look at maize crop. In pre-production, we need input dealers at block headquarters. The cost of inputs including agri-input seeds, fertilizers, pesticides are high. For the cost of extension services and agri-labor for production is also high. Post-production, the procedure is sold to middlemen for a lower price. For wheat crop, inputs are fetched from ITC company through tie-up with its input dealers. The agri-input seeds, fertilizers and pesticides are brought at fair cost. As part of production, extension services of ITC and agri-labor services are hired. As part of post-production, it is sold to ITC. We receive fair price for the produce. For paddy, at pre-production stage, the inputs are procured from dealers based at district headquarter. We get supply of agri input seeds, fertilizers and pesticides at a fair price. During the production, extension services by private extension service provider BKSL is hired and agri labor services are hired from the village. As part of post production, it is sold to cooperative at the district headquarter. We receive fair price for the produce.
Now we have completed the mapping exercise. We have understood about the current market players and how FPOs are related to the value chain players of the specific commodity subsector. We have come to know that there are different challenges in a commodity value chain and that these needs to be addressed to get benefits. Mapping exercise provided us with indications as to where necessary interventions need to be done so that FPO gets maximum benefits from the value chain.
Now I understand that it is important to know the market players, the role they perform in the market, and their relationship with the FPOs. The role of the players at different stages of the value chain, pre production, production, and post production, is also clear. This exercise also provided us with indications as to where the challenges lie and where and what type of interventions can be taken up by FPO for members' benefit.
Yes, Vinod, absolutely right.